Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to use the touch trigger. Now the touch trigger has been in Geometry Dash since 2.1 and it's kinda underutilized in most levels, so I'm going to be showing you how to use it and some things that you can make with it. So here you have the touch trigger interface. So the toggle on toggles something on when you click, because the touch trigger means it's actually a click trigger. So when you click or touch the screen, if you're on mobile, then it activates something. So here, when you click, it would toggle something on. Here it would toggle something off. Here it would toggle something on or off if you would be holding, and this is for dual. The touch triggered means that it's touch triggered. So here, when I move it, you can see that there's a box around it. This is actually the hitbox of the entire trigger. So when I interact with it, then it would activate something. Spawn triggered is when you get like a spawn trigger, like the thing spawn trigger, and you trigger it. I'm using the word trigger a lot. So, and multi-trigger, make sure that you can use it multiple times. So now that we're done with the introduction, we can actually make stuff with it. So the first thing we're going to be making is something that toggles on and off. So we're going to need a toggle trigger, touch trigger, 2 blocks. Yeah. So the first one we're going to put on 1. The second one we're going to put on 2. This one has to be turned on 1. You're actually going to need another one on 2. The toggle trigger is to trigger off 2. Toggle off 2. So here now you can see that they switch. See? So if I do this, you can see now when I click, that it switches between them. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be using is also with the touch trigger, because that's the whole thing with the video. And when you click, it does something. So first we're gonna put this on 1. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a toggle trigger, a touch trigger, and a pulse trigger. And if you want, you could use a toggle trigger too. So we're gonna put this on 1 and put this spawn trigger, multi-trigger, background. You don't have to have this on background. I just like to put it on background. Don't put it on group. So do that. Then we can change the fade time, spawn trigger, multi-trigger. And now we can toggle this off. If you want, you can have the toggle trigger. You don't need it. But if you want it, you can have it. So oh, it doesn't work. Hold on. Yeah, you put this on 1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So every time I click now, the background pulses. See, every time I click, it pulses. Now it's not an instant pulse. You have to wait for the pulse trigger to completely finish. So I have to wait 0.6 seconds until I can click it again, and it's so the background can pulse. I don't know how to change that, but that's just how it works. Anyways, that's all for today. Like and subscribe, and bye!